and thank you for the South Okanagan Chamber of Commerce. And I'd like to spend just a second here just to acknowledge the First Nations community on whose unceded territory we gather tonight. So I am Colleen Ross. I'm your NDP candidate for the boundaries to Milkameen, and I've met many people here tonight who are here tonight and throughout this vast and beautiful riding that we share. But many of you have not met me, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm currently a city councillor in Grand Forks, which I absolutely love, and I'm a well-seasoned farmer. I've grown livestock and crops, oilseeds, and vegetables. I volunteer, like many of you, in my community, and I just love where I live. Most important to me is I'm the mother of 3 wonderful young adults, and I'm the nana to 4 who are 2 years of age and under. And I'm in here today running for your MLA, for you, for Emery, Otis, Fiona, and Fern, because I'm concerned about you, I'm concerned about my kids who are the millennial generation, and I'm concerned about my grandchildren. Over the past 30 years, I've worked nationally and internationally and locally, and I am concerned about the future of our world. I'm concerned about the future of the South Okanagan. And I understand how decisions are made at a higher level and how they impact us at the grassroots. I'm running to be your MLA because BC and the South Okanagan and this entire region cannot bear another 4 years of Christy Clark and the BC Liberals' Wild Wild West. It's not a joke. The burden placed upon citizens of this province and in this region over the past 60 years simply cannot continue. Recent money, and we're going to hear about the billions and millions tonight, being thrown around at problems that the BC Liberals have helped to create for well over a decade is simply too little, too late. The outcry that I'm hearing as I go door to door from seniors, families, youth, the children in care has been ignored, while Christy Clark and the BC Liberals have lined their pockets with donations from the corporations that she is contracted with to build her legacy projects that we do not need. And as I continue to visit people throughout this fast riding, I'm hearing stories repeated over and over again. People living in chronic pain and unable to see a doctor or to get surgery that they so desperately need. The families here and in this region who rallied to save their school because of lack of funding to the local school board, and only after hundreds of hours of volunteer work did the BC Liberals throw money at the school, but the threat is not over. I'd just like to wrap up my opening by saying that one of the things that has really impacted me and really touched my heart is talking to seniors and low-income families who are feeling the cold this winter. 2 Tier 4 discharge are making an ever-increasing cost of living an added burden and making it more and more difficult to people in these low-income communities to make ends meet. I'm looking forward to hearing the questions that are coming from the floor and that will be given to us from the moderator. Thank you, Veronica.
Thanks, Colleen. And now, Linda, we'll have your opening statement.
Thank you very much, and thank you to the Chamber. My husband Larry and I moved here in 1989. My daughters have graduated from SOSS, and my grandchildren are now graduating from SOSS. I volunteer here with the Sunnybanks Auxiliary, which I have for 28 years, WOW for 26 years, and I still manage the Muffin program here at SOSS, which I have for 15 years. I care about this community and the people who live here. I'm a tireless supporter of the people who make their living here in our very diversified agricultural industry. The collapse of the canal a year ago brought financial support from my government to do the temporary repairs. And this morning, I announced $5 million for the new portion of the canal that needs to be built. There's been a lot of work done through my office as well for the tree fruit industry in funding for the extended replant program and support for those who export out of Canada. The wine industry has experienced tremendous growth with the support of this government. The liquor regulations have been brought out of the dark ages, and BC Wine is benefiting from expanded customer opportunities and extensive marketing programs, and craft beer and cider is also taking a place in the market. Agri-Foods has also experienced a 25% increase in growth in the last 5 years. It is now a $13 billion industry in British Columbia. The corrections facility has given a boost to our South Okanagan economy with the addition of 240 family supportive jobs and real estate has experienced a mini boom as a result. But our schools have also benefited with increased enrollment. All of our small business benefit from one of the lowest tax rates for businesses in Canada, and they continue to make this a great place to live. I believe in and support the economic path we are on and look forward to your questions. Thank you.